Hey everybody, Deb Kelt here, Heart of Texas Writing Project. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're hanging in there. Hope everything's okay. It's starting to get warm here in Austin. Today was actually really hot, which I hope doesn't stick around. I want it to stay cool because it's cool. We can go take a quick walk around our block and get some exercise. When it's hot, it's just too much here when it gets hot. So I hope the weather's been okay by you. I hope spring is happening, and I mostly hope that you're okay and that everything's going all right. I also hope that you're writing. I hope that you've been writing. And the last video I shared, I talked about how at this point, after you've kept a notebook for a while, a lot of writers like to go back and look at what they've done and try to layer thinking on previous entries, try to grow their ideas, try to grow their thinking on what they've already written, right? And so if you think about that, that makes a lot of sense, right? Same way that an artist might have a sketch in their notebook and then go back and try to add a little bit more detail to that sketch, right? Or they might have a piece of a drawing and go back and try to add more pieces to that drawing. So it's sort of the same idea. You're taking entries that you've already got and you're trying to layer other ideas, thinkings, details, memories, whatever you want onto something that you already wrote, right? And so one thing you can do that's actually pretty fun is to go back to read an entry that you've already done, take one line from that entry, put it on a new spot in your notebook, the next blank page, and write off of that one line, right? So I did that today and I wanted to show you what I did. I was going back to my list of stuff that I remember from third grade, right? And I had a line there that said, I remember my Cinderella watch that I got for my birthday. So I took that line, right? And I put it at the top of my new page, right here. And I started writing off of that line, right? And so I grew this thinking in a different way just by taking a small line from a previous entry and writing it on top of the page and now doing a different entry. So here's what I wrote. I can remember my Cinderella watch that I got for my birthday in third grade. I loved it. It came in a little statue where the watch was around Cinderella's skirt and it was blue, just like in the Disney movie. So it was like this little tiny statue and the watch kind of sat on her skirt. I wore it every day. This was first or second or third grade, I can't remember. The teacher asked during class one day, who has a watch? But she didn't ask who could tell time. I had a watch, but I didn't know how to tell time. And so I didn't write this yet, but she sat me in the hallway by the door so I could tell her what time it was. I'm not sure why she sat me in the hallway, because we didn't have a clock in the classroom and she wanted me to let everybody know when it was time to go, but I had no idea how to tell time. And I remember she got pretty impatient with me because I was just sitting there and she was like, well, what time was it, Debbie? They used to call me Debbie. And I was like, I don't know. And then she got really annoyed. But I did really love that watch. So anyway, what you can see is I just took a line from a previous entry from something that I wrote before, and I copied it on a blank sheet of paper, and I started writing off of that line to see if I could layer some thinking on what I've already got in my notebook. Okay, so an invitation for you, especially for those of you who've been doing this pretty steadily. I bet it's going to be super interesting for you to go back and reread some stuff and think about, ooh, what could I layer onto this idea? What could I add to this idea, right? And pulling a line and copying it over and then writing off of that line might be a cool thing to try. Okay, writers? I hope it's helpful for you. I bet you have a million other things you could do in your notebook today too. So please, this is always an invitation, a chance for you to maybe get a strategy or, a chance to maybe keep that strategy in your pocket and use it a different day. If you've got other agendas today for your writing, then that's what you should do today in your notebook. Okay, everybody, good luck. Hang in there. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.